Hello and welcome back to the Nords. So, last time we took the entirety of the Kingdom of Bruma down here. That would probably be an easier way of showing it. The entirety of the Kingdom of Bruma. And now this time, we need to just figure out what's going on with the realm. We have so many things that need to be done. I think that the first thing we should look at, however, is succession. Because we're 60 years old, it's something that's going to come up sooner rather than later. So, let's have a look at our succession. Our player heir currently will get the Hold of Solitude, the Land of Windhelm, the Land of Shoreflow, the Land of Solitude, and Castle Dower, which I believe is what we got when we did our succession. Like, we got the exact same things. 4 things will be lost upon succession. Rorlak will get the Kingdom of Bruma, the Land of Bullshorn, the Land of Red Ruby, and the Land of Horon. And that's it. That's our entire succession. Why does nobody else get to inherit? I guess nobody else gets to inherit because he's getting so much, potentially. That might be it. Unless like one of these is not equal succession. Let's have a look. That's equal partition. So yeah. I don't know why nobody else gets to inherit anything. It must be. I'm just thinking of how it's split up here. Maybe it's because it's at kingdom level? Yeah, it must be because it's at kingdom level, right? Because we had a kingdom. That kingdom is being split to him. Therefore, that's all the partition it's going to do. It's just going to split up the kingdoms. Yeah, that'll be it. That makes a level of sense to me. So if we were to get any... I was thinking if we destroy this kingdom, what would happen? Well, it would probably move down a level, right? It would probably move down to, like, county level, at which point we would lose more land. So this is fine. We actually just fixed our succession by getting this land, and we're happy with our brother or son getting that land for just now. Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. What's next? Well, next on our list, well, now we've done that, is probably sort of our family members getting married. That seems like a good one. Is your turn. So you are Rorlak's child. Well, we would love for you to get acute, like that one, or attuned. Yeah, attuned that can upgrade. Krister Cowflop doesn't seem like he's related to us. Hey, he's a follower of the Dragon Cult faith, which is interesting that that's still sort of around. Is that from his father? Yeah. Is that from the same bit of land that we were looking at previously? Oh no, that's like way from up north. Okay. Yeah, well, you're going to marry a Cowflop. Next up, Erich. Did I not just find Erich someone to marry? I'm sure I just found Erich someone to marry mere seconds ago in game. I mean, it would have been like an episode ago for you, but still. Well, maybe we found somebody who looks a lot like Erich, somebody to marry? I don't know. He's my... You know what I did? I think we did. I think we found... like one of these. No, I don't know where why Erich didn't marry whoever we'd found from. But anyway, he's gonna marry this Telvanni. That seems good. I think there's still a chance that they have children. Let's do that. It seems good. Right. Next up, court mage. Let's do our court. Actually, before we do our court positions, let's wait for that guy to sort out whether he's gonna join us or not. These are a bunch of people all accepting marriages. Okay. What I think we should do, before we do court positions, we should probably marry off everybody. That seems sensible. Yeah, do these have full control? No. Okay, so what we can do is we can raise a runestone as well. On my vanquished foe. It's a conquest runestone. And we'll put it in red ruby. Which gets us control growth per month there. Seems good. So that's going to go up 0.5, so that's actually got a reasonable increase. Wonderful. And then actually on one of the other ones here, just see, yeah, let's go to Fort Haroon here. Let's get you increasing control there. So now we have a bunch of control going up across the place. That's good. Right. Before we go and set up all the court positions and things, what I think we should do is we should do a marrying off of our court just to get as many people in it as possible so we get more options. Yeah. So we're looking for court. Adult, unmarried. Cool. And then that should give us a list of people to marry off. We have an Argonian in our court. Oh, look at that. They're just sneaking in here. Boonish. Boonish? There is nobody who is valid for you to marry. Alright, well, sorry, Boonish. Ladella? You can matrilineally marry this guy. Somebody did point out, I can sort by prowess if I want to find out who has the highest prowess, instead of just sorting by martial, which might be a plan. But, you know, martial's generally okay. Like, they're sort of similar occasionally, but yes, there is a prowess one. Why didn't I do it before? It's because I played an unreasonable amount of Crusader Kings 2, where prowess was not really a thing. Or, like, not as main... It wasn't as main a thing as, like, the other 5 stats. So, yeah, there wasn't that kind of thing there. Here's where somebody goes, well, actually, in Crusader Kings 2, there is a thing where you can sort by that. And I go, well, in that case, I just didn't know. And I lose all my options for, like, arguments there. You can marry my niece. That's okay. We'll bring her into court. They'll be of his dynasty. That's okay. We actually like some dynasties, you know, mixing up once in a while. You know, not just have the same name for absolutely everybody. Yeah, why don't you two marry? Seems good. You recently joined our court. You're gonna marry, yeah, this person. That's fine. Just kind of randomly select people. Yordis, you're gonna marry this guy. Who's next? Urith, you're gonna marry this person. Then Sotild, you are going to marry Leandris. Okay. And then last but not least, or maybe least, I don't know, Swanheaver. Swanheaver is 101 years... Oh, she does have lifespan 3, which is what the elves have. But still, I was like, it's kind of a surprise she's been around so long. Also, because she's been around so long, look how many titles she's picked up. Just by virtue of being here long enough to, like, never have anyone else, like, getting them. It's kind of funny. You're going to marry Phineas Garkley. Yeah, you marry him. Right, now we'll wait. Wonderful. Swanheaver is actually becoming a major part in our court. People have been asking what kind of campaign I want to run next, by the way. I think I want to play as an elf, right? Maybe as Alinor, maybe as Morrowind's elves, like one or the other. Like, I want to live... I want to play as a character who's one of the long-lived characters. Because with Swanheaver here, like, living for so long, that's what reminded me. It means that you can play kind of a longer campaign. You can be like, hey, I'm going to play a campaign, and I know... And I'm going to know everybody who's around us. Like, these characters are going to be there for a long time. So you can actually start to recognize names around court rather than they're just being like, here's random person. Oh, they're dead. You know? If you're playing as an elf, you're going to have a lot of people around who are not going to change for a long time. And you can kind of, you know, start to know who people are. These guys also have a positive lifespan trait. Maybe these ones as well. I don't know. It's just some thoughts I was having. Like, one of these ones that have... How do the Heartlands take over pretty much all of Argonia? Anyway, it's called Argonia, right? No, it's called the Black Marsh. Never mind. But yeah, playing as a long-lived race, I think, is my goal next. Just to, you know, see how it plays out. Maybe play a little bit more of a building up game rather than a building out game, which is what we're doing right now. I don't know. We'll see. Haven't fully decided yet, but just in case you were wondering, or you have any suggestions, there's your opportunity. What's the new artifact we picked up? Don't know. Okay. Oh, it's the court politics book. That's fine. Not overly worried about that. Right. Now we've got all these people in our court. Let's do our court positions. That's why we did all that in the first place. Sort by our dynasty. We can put in our daughters as our ladies in waiting, which will give us stress loss and hostile scheme resistance, which is good. So we'll stick them in there. Food taster. It can still be people of our dynasty, which is nice. So we can actually fill in a ton of positions. Our niece can do this one. You see, now we have so many people of our dynasty. We get all these buffs just like constantly, and they all cost nothing thanks to that. The one that we took is our the inner circle one that we took in where was it? Open Legacies. Like, this is why I think this one's actually insane, because they don't need a salary and you can fire them if there's somebody better. So like literally it's just like free buffs. Yeah, it is great. I'm gonna put in you as our cupbearer. I'm going to put in, I have no poet. Musician? Yeah, we have some people. We'll put in our granddaughter as our court musician. She's apparently poor at it, which make everybody love us. Have our grandson be our bodyguard. Look at this. We have so many of these that we can actually fill in here. Hakar. You're my player heir, so I probably don't want you to be... Oh, I just realized I mixed this guy up with his brother. That's who I mixed him up with previously. Yeah, because they both have this skin condition. Okay, I'm going to put Rorlak in there. I'm not going to put my potential heir in there. Let's put in Rorlak. So is that coming from their mother's side? This, the condition was coming from their mother's side. I don't think I actually got to choose that guy's wife. Or maybe I did, and I chose badly. I don't think I would have chosen this person. They had no positive traits. As in, they don't have any positive inheritable traits, so... Anyway. Scroll down. Court Mage. So we can make that our daughter. How are you doing in magic? You have no magic perks. Well, that seems bad. No magic perks. Okay, so this is one where I feel like I might just go to all. You have a ton of green. Okay. Let's put my prelate in here. What's my husband got? Pretty much nothing. Okay. Let's put you in that position. We'll have a look at what spells you have in a second. And then, do we have a poet? We do. We could put in Sotil. We have to pay for her, but, you know. We could. Yeah. Let's do that. And then, every position in our court that we can fill is filled. Nice. And most of them cost us absolutely nothing. Which is crazy. Right. Leave that there. He's been our court physician for 44 years. Okay. He's there for a long time. He's for many lifetimes of our characters. Right. Wait a second. Oh, why did you give a position to this person? Don't care. Right, go away. We could hold court. We'd also found a holy order. It's not the craziest thing to find a holy order. We are fighting people who aren't our religion. We could do that, potentially. We would have to change their headquarters, potentially. No, I don't think I want to do that, actually. We'll hold off. I don't really want to found a holy order. Yeah, that's just a waste of money. What I do want to do is I want to upgrade all of our holdings as well, if we can. Here, actually, I want to build a... I can't build a temple here. Popular opinion needs to be higher. Oh, okay. Oh, we're at war for too long. I bet I can't build anything then, right? Or I can't build any, like, new holdings. Yeah. Alright, let's let our popular opinion fix. Can I build upgrades to these? No, popular opinion needs to be higher. Okay, so literally, actually, I just need to wait for our Fence of War to burn off on all of them. So I can't use my money to build. Okay. In which case, yeah, I'll hold court. Let's do that. My vassal clanhead Warhaft stands before me, a concerned expression on his face. My lady, I come on behalf of my cousin Ajata. She's been ignobly imprisoned by Lendman Hedfadmir of Riften for trivial and preposterous reasons. My heart bleeds for the miserable conditions which my poor cousin must endure. Please show her mercy and order her to be released. Off of the head, off of the problem. That doesn't seem like a good one. So that would... Who's that going to make unhappy? That's going to make this guy unhappy, and he becomes my rival. No, let her be free. I don't really care about your squabbles. I think I don't really care about your squabbles. This is our court physician is off digging up bodies. We'll tell him not to do that again. Maris Greta hurries to my side, her bloodshot eyes searching the assembled court. My lady, I'm sure someone in the High Kingdom is out to get me. I have no evidence, but suspect clanhead Rondar. He has always positioned himself as my enemy. I beg you, imprison Rondar and put a stop to this madness. Malice is not a crime. Done. Okay. And now I guess we'll chill for just a second. Hey, I'm going to go to somebody's feast. We've outlived Manticaro. Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. So that means that you're obviously my heir, but like... Also, we need to refill some positions. But what's happened with our succession then? Not part of my dynasty. Ooh. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. Let's vote for my grandson, Hakar. Hakar. There we go. Player, heir, and grandson. That's fine. How did you die? Internal injuries. You know what? That seems fair. Right. Can I look at my succession now? There we go. It's exactly the same. That's okay. Except now we get to play as Hakar instead of Manticaro. Okay. Chill. Right. Hey, we got 95 gold and additional taxes. Really seems like we needed it. Okay, so that's all fine. Just want to check how the High Kingdom vote is going. So I vote for him, 5 votes. Nobody else votes for him, but it's also split that it doesn't really matter. You hate me. Minus 82 for offensive war. Yeah, okay. Minus 500, he is a filthy heathen. If you didn't hate me, I would probably convert you. You're Mogash. Wait, does that mean that Hrothgar and North Point have split? Was there a succession? Inherited via abdication. Alright, so Bugrash had it. This person got put into a faction demand, and then she abdicated to him. Okay, that might have been a rule of might, though, that did it. He's frail, though. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. We don't really need the prestige right now. I can get rid of both of these. I think we just need to wait for offensive war to burn off. It burns off 1 a month, I think, because we're at 83. We are now, if I check Hrothgar, because they're a good way of doing this. We are now at 81. Yeah, so it's 1 per month. Okay, so we need to be at peace for a few years. Degraded artifact and offer. My quarrel and rage is in terrible condition. In a terrible condition, you would like to pay for it, but you get a hook on me as well. No. Right. I do, however, want to fix my artifacts because I have money, and we might as well do that because we can't spend it on anything else. There we go. All of it's repaired. We can imprison you. Why? You're a witch. Oh. Alright then. That's fine. Chill. Stewardship perk available. Would you like me to go to your feast? Sure. We can take organized muster rolls. Maybe. Might be time for us to switch off of wealth focus. I think we've got enough wealth. It's not even giving us stewardship, so we're not able to hold extra land. I think we switch. Now the question is, do we want to live any longer? I don't know if we do. I don't know if we're particularly that bothered about it. I think being Hakar would be fine. I mean, obviously stat-wise we're a little bit better, but he's 19. That gives him a long time to get things done in the realm. Potentially could be okay. Yeah. That could potentially be fine. So I'm not going to do anything that raises our health. Like, I'm not going to take off the perfume and things. That gives us all these other benefits, but, you know, we're probably not going to do any healing. Oh, I was going to look at our spellbook. Let's actually see what spells we got. Because we got new spells, right? So, wait. I thought you had more spells. You're green 4. You're up to 4. Ah, because all of these are cast on people? Yeah, okay. Can't cast a hostile spell on yourself. So you can lower naval speed and movement speed of a character and their troops. That's interesting. So I guess you would do that more like if you see an army, you would find who's leading the army and then lower their speed. Okay. Absorb skill. Lowers diplomacy, gives it to you, maybe? Or like you can choose what thing you're going to absorb. Fortify walls, okay. And then dispel, we don't need that. You also have level 3 here, so you can go into frenzy. Enter a furious state. Demoralize and then charm. Okay. Common or grand? I don't really know what that means. Interesting. Probably, maybe that... I don't know what that means. Yeah. Have a look. And then what's the next one? You're up to 3. So you can mend wounds to make wounds and infections disappear. Remedy illness and then resilience, which is what we're not going to cast right now. So if I was to pick like this guy who does not like me, what if I was to cast Dispel on him? Maybe I was to cast Charm. You would gain Charm for 5 years. Personal scheme success chance plus 20%. And he would like us. What if I went for Grand? Error flag in something. You get 40 opinion. What's the difference? Like, apart from one just being better. I don't know. 40 opinion's nice, though. We could try swaying him. Let's try swaying him and we'll cast Charm on him. Cool. Yeah, let's try that. A warm welcome. Oh yeah, also what's going on with North Point? Because I just realized we were only looking at Hrothgar. She's okay. She's Nordic Pantheon. That's okay. Right. Mutual spirits. We're friends with prior pracs. Heavenly delights. Life reaffirmed. So we got medium health boost. After saying we don't really need to live that longer, medium health boost lowered our stress. The dilemma. The feast is dwindling down and I find myself deep in conversation with my poised vassal prior pracs. He inquires about my opinion on tome collection, a subject he is deeply interested in. I'm more interested in you, prior. We return home, lose more stress, and we get some opinion. Nice. Keep chilling. Sure, I'll go to your feast. Why not? Oh, I was going to change this, and I got lost. I went into... I got distracted. Yes, we were going to change this. While I remember not to get distracted. We don't need anything like Groom to Rule, because we've already done that. We could go Thoughtful to get opinion gained from Gift Send and try and convert people to our religion. Yeah, that's probably okay. Let's do that. Also, one thing that we need to do that I haven't done, which we need to do occasionally when we get new land, is just do a little search of everybody. You give me 8,000 troops? How many troops do you have? No, that's wrong. You only have 4,000 troops. How are you giving me 8,000 troops? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, just from a base... Total levies, 1,300. You give me 8,700. That doesn't make sense. That's wrong. I like, you know, occasionally my maths is incorrect here, but I don't see any way where if you have 1,320 troops, I don't see any way that that becomes 8,747. No, that's just wrong. Okay, I don't know what's happened to you, but like that's incorrect. Yeah, you are on my council. Is it something to do with you being on my council? I mean, that shouldn't make any difference unless we got something in here. Just seeing what we have. No, none of that should change it. That shouldn't change it either. Yeah, none of that should change it. Huh. Yeah, for some reason you're just giving me like a ridiculous number of troops. Good to know, good to know. I'm sure at some point it will work it out. Anyway, let's continue scrolling. 0. Based on opinion. War declaration. You have cultural rights right now. Cannot use promote culture. Okay, whatever. Well, you'll give me stuff. Keep scrolling. You, Underpal. Based on opinion, war declaration sanctioned. Based on opinion, war declaration sanctioned. Go, you. Based on opinion, war declaration sanctioned. Let's do the same thing absolutely everywhere. Right, all of these are reasonable numbers. That's fine. Right. Cool. We're going to need to do 4 of them, but that's fine. Right, chill. Child of my dynasty, Sotild. She is albino acute. My great-granddaughter. So this is Krister Cowflop and Hjorta Skalramor's child. I see. Sully Judgment. I've let somebody know somebody else's secret that I found out. Ezja now exists. Oh, wait a second. Hey, I just realized, because this person wasn't doing anything, the Palace of Kings has converted to the correct culture. We could potentially make that our capital if we wanted to at some point. I still want to do more building in it before I do that, but yeah, that's good. What I might do is I can now increase development here, and then that will give us more benefits over time. Yeah, let's do that. Right. Returning home. We lose more stress. We get to chill. We had a keep finished here. Nice. So that was building before we got there. So what does the keep give it? Is that just the upgrade to this? Yeah. Cool. We actually... do we even have level 2 castles? I'm just thinking, is that something that we got... I need to find somewhere that's got a level 1 castle. Yeah, we don't even have the ability to do level 2 holdings, interestingly. So we got that because they started it for us. That's kind of cool. Yeah. Also, do these guys always go so far south? I thought they were a little bit further north. But maybe not. Maybe not. Anyway, back over here. We're still letting our, letting opinion just sort itself out due to, where is it? Offensive war. Yeah, Charmed wears off fairly quickly as well by the looks of it. Okay. Child of my dynasty. Hockey. Okay. Hockey is my daughter's child. Fair enough. Want to go to your feast? Sure. I'm in. Let's go to your feast. It's got 300 gold of household savings. I hear the clever folk whisper something to the bard, and a familiar tune starts. Some of the most devout of the guests start singing along and weeping to the song about Kine. Some start issuing small prayers, and some are just plainly bored to death. Yeah, great song. All over my new blouse. Well, Edith, let me read this one. We could all tell Lendwoman Edith had too much to drink, even though she insisted on showing us how sober she was. Simply rising from her seat proved too much for her, now I'm covered in stinking vomit. Yeah, so she's thrown up all over us. Let's just take the hit. We'll get the opinion from her. Okay. Game won't move if I don't unpause it. Good to know. Get popular opinion. Cool. We've returned home. Stress has dropped. Great. Hey, factions are disappearing. That's what we like to see. People are less mad at us now. Control is going up all over the place, which is what we like to see. Yeah, we're getting some there. Just want to check the Palace of Kings for a second. Popular opinion is sorting itself out slowly over time. Okay. Yeah, well, I would love to spend some of this money. We just, literally can. Thank you for more money for the money pile. Demand artifact? No. You know what? Now that I think about it, we could do an inspiration. She's a master by her peers. She wants to forge a brooch. Sure, I'll sponsor your inspiration because, I need something to spend my money on. Okay. A snake at corp. My grandson is an adulterer. Oh no. Shocking. Shocking. Inspiration. Considered opinion. My metalsmith, Anja, updates me on her progress, droning on about the limits of tongs and bellows as my mind reels with bold ideas for my brooch. Making may not be my personal forte, but that doesn't mean I can't have a say on how my money is spent. My background gives me unique insights, 57% here of something good, 24 of something bad, and 17 nothing. So, like, that's pretty good. That's a 74% chance that we get, you know, an okay outcome. This is a 79% chance we get an okay outcome using our stewardship. Well, she knows what she's doing. Let's take the 79%. Is that slightly higher, and that's higher? I don't know what we got. I guess we got nothing happens. Court jester position has been vacated, as she is dead. Okay. Need to fix up some artifacts. Really shouldn't fix the house banners of other houses, but whatever. Don't know why I'm keeping so many and then rejecting every time someone demands one. It's like having a hoard of treasure, I guess. Right. That's fine. Still have low control. Thought he told you about low control if you weren't increasing control. I don't know. Maybe. Anything we need to do here? We could commission an epic. Pay gold for prestige. In an epic artifact? Sure. Let's do that. What I need is a classic tale of the grandeur of my family. A chronicle about the origins of the Skjolramor dynasty and how we are destined for greatness. I need somebody who knows how to tell a story. Sarner, my best scribes, any lowly servant, or on second thoughts. Sarner will, the storyteller, will compose the epic. Sarner Star Song. Do it. Right, anything else? No, I think we're okay here. Yep. Could commission an artifact as well if we want to continually spend money. Although that just brings an inspired person to our court, and we're already doing an inspiration. Perspective. My family epic seems to be progressing well, and some lines already sound like they'll be quoted for decades to come. But Sarner has a lot of questions about the focus of the story. It'd be easier to answer if he wrote it all first, then I could tell him what I dislike about it. He insists he needs answers now. Okay, focus on stories of my dynasty's ancestral claims. On me, my destiny, of course. Personal prestige. I don't think we need that. Gain claims and neighbouring titles when the epic is done. Gain renown when the epic is done. Or piety. I think renown is the one that we want. Let's do that. It might be in the best interest of our realms to arrange a meeting of our heirs, Hakar and Brunsilla. Why? I don't know if that would be better. Making sure to build a stable and healthy relationship now would ensure stability, the future stability of our lands. So this is Nibene asking for this. Sure, why not? The arranged meeting between Bonsilla and Hakar has the perfect opportunity to craft the foundations of a long-lasting relationship between my realm and Grand Overlord Nitorus's. I should be very careful when planning the encounter. I'll be the host. I'll influence the meeting. Bonsilla is met with all pomp and circumstance appropriate for such a distinguished guest. She will remain in the Land of Solitude for a few weeks, during which she and Hakar will get to know each other better. We make sure it progresses well by spending money, or it could go very well if I do this one. Let's go for very well. Just impressed by my hospitality. Let's just clear that for a second. Blooming friendship. The time for Brunsilla to return home has finally arrived. I was happy to hear that during her stay here, the young woman has decided to embrace the Nord pantheon and abandon her old faith. Okay, interesting. Things between her and Hakar went even better than expected. The two of them have been inseparable. What more, this visit proved to be an excellent opportunity to refine my diplomatic skills. Okay, well, we should try this again sometime. She's converted to our religion. I don't know. Let's take thoughtful. Let's just get opinion from gift gain. From gift giving, and then I can go to Hrothgar and I can say, you're not the person who was here a second ago. Wait. Yeah, you were the person who was in charge last time I looked. Alright, well I'll get rid of that then. Do you still hate me due to offensive war? A little bit. What about if I gave you a gift? You hate me a lot less. What if I then cast a spell on you? I'm going to cast Charm at the grand level. Aha, now you'll convert, right? 39% chance. Let's do it. Winter's Retreat. Sarner has been caught trying to sneak off from his duties. Thankfully, a guard recognized him as he passed the gates. It's exhausting work, he defends himself. Day and night, my benevolent lady. I'm desperate for a few nights' rest. Let's do it. Let's let him go. Understand the wisdom of your faith, but I hope you understand what a long and winding path it is from darkness into light. Perhaps if you've promised to support me in whatever way I need, the journey would be an easier one. Sure. We'll let her have a weak hook. She's probably going to push herself on our council. Oh, we also need to change her obligation. That's fine. Based on opinion, war declaration sanctioned. Inspiration sabotage. Anja's exasperated cries spoil a quiet moment. How am I supposed to go about forging a brooch when my tongs keep going missing? She rushes over to me. My lady, every time I make a bit of progress, it seems something goes wrong. I'm certain someone at court is tampering with my work. The Mythsmith huffs in frustration and storms off back to her shop. Could it be Linth? Or I'm paying for quality, not drama. I think it was Linth. Okay. Need a new steward. New steward is going to be... Actually, I guess now that we're no longer converting a culture, it can just be like a powerful vassal. There we go. That's fine. And carry on. Sabotage. After supper, I lie in wait near Anja's rooms with a handful of guards watching the passage as the castle grows darker. As I consider giving up, a trembling light dances down the corridor, followed by a cloaked silhouette. The dark figure pushes the door open to the shop and furtively checks the corridor once more, his face illuminated by the oil burner. Linth. To the dungeons! Throw him out the castle. I will handle this my own way. Sneaky deeds. We're an accomplished sneaker. Okay, and we gain stress because we're vengeful. I don't know. Yeah, I'll do sneaky deeds. Done. Expert Illuminator. Word has reached me that the mystic renowned for her illuminations is staying in town in the Blue Palace. My family epic progressing, this might be a ideal time to think about what the pages should look like once all is said and done. We shall hire her. A name to remember. Is there anyone special to you that we want to name our artifact after? Oh no, there's no need for a dedication. I gained a stress level. Oh no. Spies have informed me a hunter has been causing a ruckus. We'll be more vigilant, and then I'm going to host a feast to lose our stress. Nice. Reduce our stress level. The high table broke and Anja became my friend. We've formed an alliance with Lady Maven of Fellhammer. Okay. We are all, and yeah, we're friends with Anja now. Cool. I just want to see how the epic goes. A couple of our positions are empty. My friend Jarl Griddle is reading my family epic as it's slowly coming together. A lot of it is not very plausible, such as the part of the loyal horse. On the other hand, who is to say what the past was like? If you're already doing embellishments, why not take them as far as we can? So on completion, you'll receive a family epic artifact which improves personal scheme success chance, or I'll gain renown. Let's gain renown. A reading in the Blue Palace. It looked like there'd be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Linth saved the day by suggesting a reading from Begar. He's trying to seduce us. Somebody is trying to kill Anja. Inspiration realized. You've made a brooch. It's not very good. Okay, cool. An excellent epic. Okay, now that is a name and a half. Sarner has completed the family epic, and what a glorious chronicle he has composed. It has high drama, moral quandaries, and tense duels. Everything my family has been forged from is in there. Even the part of the loyal horse, seemingly so far-fetched, has become a touching moment outlining the dynasty of my house. This might be the greatest chronicle ever written. So we get renown, we get prestige, and we get the Skjoralmor Chronicon. The Scroll Ramor Morachronicon, which only gives 10 prestige per month. It's an epic, like an epic book, but it gives 0.1 prestige per month. What? Is that really what that gives? That's our reward after all that time? Is like the worst book you've ever seen? And obviously we're putting it on display, but like, you know. Oh, go to the correct thing. So currently it's this one here, which gives us powerful vassal contribution. So let's maybe not go for that one. This one? Powerful vassal contribution. What goes in here? Ah, furniture we don't have. Alright, I'm going to replace... I guess we will replace this book actually then. Yeah, we'll replace it with the Scroll Ramoricoronicon. Just because, you know, it's our book. And then with that, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.